So I'm sure right about now, some of you are probably wondering, does he remember he promised some home renovation content? I do. Captain Do Shit remembers, just like Pepperidge Farm. And what I want to start with is my basement, actually, because it's kind of in the middle of it, right? So let's take a trip down here. As you can see, it's not really, you know, anything impressive. It's just kind of a empty suburban basement at the moment, right? Like 1,000 square foot of nothingness. But I'm definitely planning on changing that. So before I get into what I plan on doing with the space, I want to show you some things I've already done. Things that might not be immediately recognizable, but make a big difference for the future project. Let's start with electrical, right? Because that's important. In general, my theory is let's get utilities right. Let's get electrical, plumbing, and HVAC right first, and then do our build so that we're not later doing a bunch of utility work right through the middle of our build and then having to patch stuff up that we just put in. When I moved here, it had this beautiful big 200 amp service box, but it was kind of installed like DIY hack job because the guy was double tapping some of his commons with his grounds. So I needed to fix that. That's pretty easy. I corrected that. And also he just had his circuits all wonky. As you can see here, I've redone all the circuits. I've printed beautiful labels with icons, so it's real clear what controls what. I have added drops every 8 feet or so, all the way around on the concrete walls of the basement with outlets, with conduit, all proper, all to code. I've added this custom lighting that I sort of designed myself because I'm a video producer as well, so I wanted a really well-lit workspace when I'm done with this. And so I put in all of these individual fixtures with reflective material behind them. I plan on, in the future, covering up each of these runs with fusion material to soften the lighting and improve the look of the finish on the build. So with the light fixtures in the main area, I decided to split it up on several different switches so that I could select certain banks of fixtures that I want to have on or off at different times. As you can see, we have 2 fixtures behind the bar that sort of comprise one big custom fixture once it's covered up with some diffusion material. Those are on one switch. We have a bank of 5 fixtures in front of the bar, just above where the bar stools would go, that comprise another custom fixture once they have their diffusion material over them. The reason I'm put so many fixtures on that bank is because I want to use it in the future as a place to put backdrops like green screens or black or white screens, and I can quickly and easily light up the majority of the backdrop with that entire bank when I'm doing video production. Then I have another bank of 8 fixtures in 4 separate runs, skipping one as they go. On one switch, a bank of 4 fixtures, 2 on each run, right next to each other in the middle of the main area, and a group of 6 fixtures in the back of the basement, more like the 8 group that skips each run. Some of the way I planned it was forced on me by the joists that have panning in between them for return duct work, and some of it was cosmetic, and obviously planning to have even bright hot light down here when I need it. And with all of the basement lights on, it looks like this. Nice and bright. A good space to accomplish nearly any project, I would say.